Why should you bring your problem to social media? Why should any sane person make a kind of his private problems and bring it to social media? What do you intend to achieve? Who do you think will help you out? Any case that is being brought to social media can only escalate, and the people you talk to on social media don't even know you. Why should you even do a thing like that? Let your private problem be private. Stop exposing yourself. Anyway, my name is Cynthia Okere. I just want to talk about this because somehow each time I hear about this, I laugh because we are just so used to judging people. I don't know why Breeze is not allowing me to do this thing here. We are so used to judging others, and whenever we are judging others, it's so sweet that we open our mouth so wide. This, that, this. Nobody actually cares to know what lead to what. The only thing we want to talk about is that no, it's bad. Anything that so far as the public is going against it, you don't care. You go against it, criticize the person, you chop the person raw. You crucify the person without bending down to know why some people do what they do. Have you been able to observe that the rate of suicide cases they're actually dying down in the country? No, have you noticed that suicide cases are gradually going down? That people don't really take their life now like before. And now things are very, very difficult. If there's any time people are actually supposed to take their life or be so choked about life, it should be now. But no, this is now a lot of people are beginning to be reasonable to some certain things, and also have found out that taking your life may not be any solution of any solution. And that's why I really want to talk about this. Social media had been of a great help to a lot of us. So many people are lonely in this country. Sometimes you are surrounded with people, but nobody seems to care. At times you hear a lot of people, well, it's not my business. I am minding my business. I don't want to carry any other person this in. When you talk, they will say, why are you drinking Panadol to another person's headache? And I have been able to ask, if the security man in your street could stop drinking the Panadol of your security, and because of the pin, or maybe because of the small money you pay and you think he's doing it because of that money, and maybe in the night when you're sleeping and he said to go to bed, that after it's not his business, you people have already go to bed, then I should go to bed too. I hope your life will be secured. Yes, it's God that secures us, but as humans, we still try our best. If doctors should say that it's none of their business, I hope you will be okay. If media houses should say it's none of their business, I hope you will be fine when the world go into darkness. What's even wrong with us? Where is that place whereby the Bible saying we should be our brother's keeper? How many of us are actually keeping it? And churches are everywhere. Religion organizations are everywhere. In one street now, you could have about 1,001 churches. Yet, you keep saying it's none of my business. Another person's problem is none of your business. If Christ that created us had said, after all, it's none of his business, I wonder what would have become of us, because nobody would have died for our sin, or redeem us at least. Social media have been of a great help. Oh yes, a lot of people are actually using it for their own selfish interest, but it is still helpful to a lot of people, depending on how you use it. So many people that come to social media to cry out their problems, they are not coming because they want you to talk. They are not coming because they want you to put your mouth. They are not crying because they want you to give them solution. They just want to bear their mind, because that's the only place they can talk. That's the only place they can bear their mind. And mind you, even the comment you give, whether you abuse the person or you say a lot of things, it still goes a long way, because by the time you abuse, you say this, you say that, the person will get doused. You don't know the power of communication. Let me tell you, I attended some what do they call it, dinner, a couples dinner. Yes, couples dinner, and I've been asking a lot of people, if I get there, I used to conduct interviews. There are so many people I've asked, how are you? Only fine. And so, how is your marriage now? Or how have you been able to build your marriage to this time? Some will say, well, we are building it anyway, just that when the love they had when they got married, it seemed to be diminishing. In fact, one practically said that when the husband was coming, he was always on phone with her 24/7. Even at work, this guy will be calling. Everywhere on the road, he will call to check. In the church, he will call to check. Anywhere, even at the stage of business transaction with business partners, he will still create time to call. But as time went on, when they had gotten married, the man rarely calls. And whenever he complains, the man will say, I beg, I'm busy, this and that. And yet, this man was even busier when he was coming. But because he had gotten the lady and the lady is now home, he doesn't talk to the lady. So the lady was complaining of abject loneliness, even when he was married, or she was married. What am I even saying? She is still married, but she was complaining of serious loneliness. She has a husband. She complained on how the man drastically and suddenly changed. Each time she complains, the man will say he's busy. She na communication, you go talk, you go eat. And that's what we see these days. Sometimes I've asked, should we always end it in friendship? Because in friendship, you see guys doing everything, crossing bridges for your sake. But whenever you say yes, you're on your own. You now say yes to loneliness. Imagine after rejecting how many suitors in life, and that particular one you say yes to is not even there for you. It will just throw you to a lonely world. You'll just be there so choked without knowing what to do or how to save yourself. The only way or only place you can resort to is social media. Sometimes we come there not because we want anybody to talk. You come there to just douse. Because one is that, Shebi they say, problem shared is solved. Good. Yes, I may be sharing it to people I don't know, but these are fellow human beings. Whether they talk to me or not, whether they criticize me or not, at least I have offloaded what was bothering my mind. I've made my heart free from all those rubbish. That's why a lot of people come to social media. You see some celebrities, because you see them when they're already prepared, made up, and call pictures or maybe makeup artists to just like beat their body. When you see them, you think they don't have problems. They are the loneliest in this world. Because one, people think seeing them alone, you would think the whole world is their friends and everybody is around them. But many of them are not having anyone. After location, they go back home lonely. Some of them can just call makeup artists, call photographers, just start shooting without going anywhere. Many of them don't even have anywhere to go. It's just like that thing gives them joy, serious joy, to just like see it, do photo shoots, look good and post it. That's your comment of, you look good. It's everything to them, at least. It's everything to them. Oh, you look bad. It's everything to them. Oh, your makeup is too much. It's everything to them. Oh, your makeup is okay. It's everything to them. They just want to hear a fellow human being talk. So you that is always there, fond of judging others. Always think before you talk. Like I used to say, everybody must not live your kind of life. Even you that is judging, everything is not okay. We all need someone else. I used to say, if God just want the word to be the word of one, he wouldn't have created even addition. He would have left it for the first man he created. Stop judging others. Be your brother's keeper. Always ask why. Why did you do it? Why? What happened? Hear people's reason. Don't judge. Don't conclude for them. Don't pin them down. Nobody is insane here. Even the mad ones, they still say that they have their thoughts. Stop judging. When people share some things on social media, they're not sharing it because they want you to give them solution. They're not sharing it because they want you to talk. They're not sharing it because they want to make their private bare. What is even private? Something that is threatening your life. Is it still private? I can remember those days I was having turbulence in my marriage. My own man will, beating is an understatement. This guy will finish me. This, as in, when I say finish, and not only me, including my kids, include everybody that listens, even my house helps. People, they will just be on the run because of him. Then I can remember one of the days he was beating, I was screaming, calling for help. One man in my compound said, auntie, why are you shouting now? How upon you are a journalist, you are shouting. So because I'm a journalist, I should keep calm and die a shameful death. I shouldn't cry for help. You see how people die, and whenever, if they hear that I die too, they will like that. Why didn't she run away? Since she knows that the guy is violent, why didn't she cry out? This mouth, this human being mouth, if you listen to it, you will die before your time. Do anything to foolishly save your life. Do not keep calm when you are not to keep calm. Speak out when the condition or the atmosphere becomes so bloody. Speak out. If you can run. Let people talk. People also talk even to those that have died. Some people that have died years ago, they are still talking about what may have happened. Is it the gut sickness? What happened? Let alone you that is alive. Speak out, save your life. Anyhow you want to save your life, save your life. If you can run. If you can shout. If you can put it on social media for people to help you, put it. So many people have put what would have killed them on social media. Nigerians and the world at large joined hand and saved the person. Not one, not two, not three. Stop saying that you're putting your private. What is private? What is something that is already threatening your life? Is it still private? Is it still private? Something that you know that your blood is almost spilling. Is that private? If you can cry. If you can shout. Since you cannot help the situation, why would you keep calm? And you have your phone. Your phone is your life. Put it on live and call the world. Let everybody say whatever they have to say. At least you will have your life saved. Stop listening to all these people that don't even know your problem. You're judging somebody you don't know anything about. You're judging somebody you have not stayed with. You're judging somebody you don't know her private life because you see the person on social media. Please, I'm still repeating it. Do not allow people's mouth to push you into killing yourself. There is nothing more than life. We are talking on marriage because we are alive. Now those who get life, they born picking. Now those who get life, they even there on social media. Therefore, when there is no life, everything about you is gone. And those that talk about you will still keep talking about you, even at the closure of your eyes. Let them talk. Let them talk. Speak it out and save your life. Speak it out. If you can shout. If you can scream. If you can come live and say, so many have come on live and say, please save me. My husband wants to kill me because she can't help it. Shout. I saw some men saying that if I have a wife who ever report anything on social media, that's the end of the marriage. Yet you will be doing your wife what will push her to come in live. If you take care of your wife, will she come live? You will be beating a human being like an animal, and you will not want her to shout. As in, you beat someone, you won't want her to cry. If you're taking care of your wife, which wife in life will you take care of? And she will come to social media to shout. Please save your life in all means. If anyone that later maybe you try saving your life and you die, just know that that's the way God wants you to go. But do not keep calm and just go like that. No, it's a beautiful word. It is a beautiful word. So many people are going through a lot. Anyone you know you cannot swallow, spill it out. Let people talk. Social media is even made for that. Social media has saved life, depending on how you're living it. Cry out. In fact, my own. At times, if I'm so choked in loneliness, I come out and speak my mind, and immediately I pour out my mind, I'm okay. It's better than keeping calm and taking some steps that I know will harm me in future. Because let me tell you, whenever a human being screw up, especially when you're looking for someone to confide in and you don't see, you may take any nasty step. You may even say, okay, because anybody that is available, you just like, that's what is happening to a lot of people. Anybody that is available, you just put your head there. And you would know that the person is not even for real. See what's happening to Tonto now. It's still the same thing. You know, you would know the person is not for real. But because you needed someone to talk to at that time, someone to confide in. So instead of you to even make a mistake that would take your life, speak out on social media. Speak out. Those that understand will give you idea. Those that have seen that kind of life will talk to you. If need be to run for your life. If you can't also help it, if it is a nearby police station, run there to save your life. If it is human right, you can run. It is a dead lion. I mean, a dead dog is better than, a living dog is better than a dead lion. Yes, that's what they say. So you cannot just give out your life like that. Your precious life. If after trying and it's above you, then you go for it. You go, you know that you have struggled a bit. You have struggled. Our life is so precious that God says it is never his will that any life he created will perish or waste. God is so mindful of our life because he took him time to create us. And then you will fold your hands because of what people will say. Watch your fellow human beings sniff life out of you because you don't want people to say social media, or because you don't want to lose marriage, because now that man be the only man in the whole wide world, or because that's the only woman in this world. You keep come and die a shameful death, die a very cheap death for something that would have been saved. Please be wise. Bible says wisdom is principle. In all you're getting, get understanding. If you're so mindful of what people will say, you will die a cheap death. Please speak out and save your life. God bless you all.